Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're having a look at Braintrust, the first decentralized talent network that connects highly skilled tech freelancers with innovative companies in need of their skills. Now, Braintrust is the first decentralized talent network enabled by a blockchain token that aligns the interests of both talent and enterprises. The community that relies on Braintrust to find work are the same people who build and benefit from it, basically ensuring that the network that takes up 20 to 40% of talent earning, Braintrust allows talents to keep 100% of earnings and enable clients to make their budgets go further by cutting out the unnecessary middleman. Braintrust can be described as a live, self-governance, decentralized network. It describes itself as a self-governing, decentralized network with tens of thousands of talents, participants, and hundreds of Fortune 1000 enterprises, including Nestle, Porsche, Atlassian, Goldman Sachs, and Nike. Processing done by a global network of contributors on the Braintrust network. Now, Braintrust network has had some huge growth recently, and it's worthwhile just going through this. Now, there's been over 17 million US dollars in gross service volume distributed to users. And in 2019, there was 3.5 million in gross service volumes. And as of 2021, gross service volume has hit 31 million projected. That's a 10x growth. Absolutely incredible. And usually it's not something that you can expect in this space, but obviously world is always changing, and new opportunities, new trends, new markets are being opened up with great opportunities to exploit. And some companies, some projects, they do these things really well. Now, another thing is that they've been growing 30% month over month organically. This is rare for one, but it clearly shows that there's something special about the project, that people actually have a need for it. They've got a want for it. They've also got a packed talent community with over 50K and counting, and hundreds of global enterprises, and that's still growing. 1,229 total jobs, with more added every single day. Phenomenal. Now, we've been through some of the companies like Goldman Sachs, Nike, Porsche, Nestle, but there are other enterprises who put their trust into Braintrust, such as Intel, Under Armour, NASA is a big one as well, TaskRabbit, Nextdoor, American Eagle, Black Plus Decker, Wayfair, IBM, some huge names in the world of tech. Now let's go through a few key highlights. This includes the fact that talents, they pay 0% in fee. Braintrust's novel business models of charging talents 0% in fees and enterprises 10%. This saves both sides up to 70% in fees compared to traditional Web 2.0 talent marketplaces. This attracts high-quality enterprises with large ongoing jobs like Nestle, Porsche, NASA, Nike, All-Stars, and this is all in the purpose of continual growth to their network individually. There's also another thing that's called algorithmic reward engine. Now, this is fascinating and this is quite unique. Now, instead of wasting money on expensive marketing campaigns, Braintrust rewards its users with its native token, that's the BTRST, for helping growth in the network. Now, anyone can join and start earning BTRST by inviting clients and talents that eventually transact on the network. And interestingly, rewards are paid out dynamically based on contributions to the network. And finally, of course, there's aligned incentives. We all know what incentives are. We all know the meaning of incentives. And in the world of cryptocurrency, crypto projects, the word incentives has become, without incentives, a lot of people don't necessarily do work on these networks. without a reward and incentive. So Braintrust is the first decentralized talent network that is operated by users of the network. Now this differs from traditional Web 2.0 marketplaces where users are taken advantage of. Each user on Braintrust has a voice in the development of the network. Now this keeps incentives aligned and user engaged in the long-term success of the network. But in big and important news today is that Braintrust has a huge sale. Braintrust has an upcoming token sale on Coinlist. There is a registration deadline and that ends at the 7th of September this month. There's two sales on the same day, the 9th of September, but they share different times. Sale number 1 will begin at 1500 UTC time, and sale 2 will begin 2300 UTC time. So obviously what you can tell is that these sales, they're 6 hours apart, but they're on the exact same days. But I can guarantee that these projects, they will have different criterias, and obviously the tokens will be priced differently for each. Now for token sale number 1, there'll be a 3-month linear release starting on around October the 20th this year 2021. And sales number 2, there'll be a 6 months linear release starting on around October the 20th 2021. These are priced differently, of course. Token sale number 1, the tokens will be priced at 0.996 cents. Token sales 2 pricing will start at 0.664. Now for both sales, the token limits are the exact same. The minimum payments are $100 and the maximum payments are $500. Obviously, this is to make sure that the tokens are distributed more evenly within the community. This is to avoid any one person buying up too many tokens and there not being enough to go around for everyone in the community. This way, this will actually ensure that a lot more people get these tokens in their wallet rather than a majority of these tokens ending up in just one wallet and probably never being used, just being held forever. But it's better when this is split up and shared across the community, because this will be very prosperous in the long term for Brainstorm especially. Now the token itself is actually distributed quite evenly. Majority of the token, that's 54%, this goes to the community incentives and rewards. This is really good. This will drive innovation in the space of the project and of the crypto itself. Now 5% of the token will go towards token sales, 19% will go towards early contributors, and 22% will go towards early token purchasers. Now let's take a look at the use cases of the token. First one is obviously governance. Everyone cares about governance. It's really important to a given crypto and a given crypto project. So the BTRST token holders can discuss ideas for improvements, propose changes, and vote on governance. Each token represents one vote, and anyone that holds BTRST can propose changes to the protocol such as fee structures, categories expansion, and product improvements. Users must hold BTRST to propose and vote. This is good because this is actually inviting everyone who holds a token to participate in the community, to get involved, to have a say in the community. Because if you hold a token, you have a voice, which means that your opinion can help to deter and adjust the token system to your liking, depending on how well the voting goes. Talent and clients can stake tokens to stand out. For example, if a client takes a token on a job and is then a no-show, those staked tokens may be forfeited to the clients. Additionally, if a client takes tokens on a job posting, all qualified applicants will earn token in the event that the client doesn't select one of the application. Token bid staking helps unstick or reduce friction in the marketplace, and emphasizing transparency can be addressing mismatch for supply and demands. Now we've actually got a timeline in fundraising history, which is really helpful for what we're doing today. So Braintrust was actually founded back in May 2018, and in November of that year, there's a $5 million seed round investment. and gross service value kept on rising in late September 2019. There was a public beta in June 2020, that was last year, and obviously a 25 million strategic funding round in October last year, which is really phenomenal, really impressive. That's 25 million US dollars. That's really impressive. First 1 million in a month paid out to talents. That's incredible. So people are obviously using the platform. People are obviously finding great use cases for the platform. They're using it for what it's meant to be used for. Now, April 2021, Harvard Business School published a case study on brains. And May this year as well, 5,000 total active talent users, 250 million active clients. There is a public network and token launch, which is huge. Token sale is being launched on Coinlist, which is where I'm getting most of my research right now. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. But this is just public information that I'm sharing for educational purposes. So naturally, let me just thank everyone for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know, will you be taking part in the token sale on Coinlist? Let me know, have you heard of Braintrust, and do you know anyone or any company who's actually used Braintrust services and have found them helpful or not? Share your opinions below. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, I will see you in the next video.